Surprise! Happy Thursday. Welcome to my house. Hi, friends. How's it going? How are we holding up? The horror persists, but so do we. Hello, hello, my friends. How's it going? Wait, hold on, because I think. Why didn't I hear? Did you guys hear the clapping? Are you hearing the clapping? Let me know in the chat. Oh my god, yes, Mari's in the frame. I didn't even know. Okay. Okay, here's what's going on. My camera was not working with the background. So this is the real background. And Mario is being very vocal about his dissatisfaction today with life. So he already made his entrance. Okay, let me give a big shout out to all the beautiful people in the live chat, honey. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to the early squad for being here. I so appreciate you guys. Greg, welcome, welcome. VM, hi. Thank you so much for being here. We got our cherry bonbon. Hey, and that's the bingo squad, of course. And add in the mix the best mod ever. Yes, Miss Veronica is here. Please give it up in the chat. Yes. Okay, Matt, I see you there. Hi, honey. How's it going? Stefano, ciao. Welcome, 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 friends. Are you here for the merch? The merch is obviously Sim stuff. Because she is out of touch, honey. We are going, get ready because we are going to go check this merch drop and how it exists in the bigger context. So I hope you're ready for that. And also, I can't wait to dish. And if you're part of the Discord server, you already know what's up. You already know the agenda for today. And if you're not, well, we get to see it right now. But join the Discord server. Link is in the description. I'm also gonna pin it, but later. One thing at the time, honey. So we are gonna be polling today. I know it doesn't match, with the background. I miss her already. We are gonna be polling. I want to know if you have ever purchased Sims merch, but this, in a peace and love way. I'm really genuinely curious. So we'll be voting in just a second. Don't go anywhere. The headline is merch, merch, merch. So we'll talk about that. And then, honey, let's dish. I'm even making it like gigantic for you guys. Let's dish because we're going to be talking about the whole recently wait, but she's Kylie Jenner and I wrote Kardashians. Well, it was just the buzzword. But apparently Kylie on a podcast talked about The Sims. And I have not seen the full clip yet. We're gonna be watching it together because when we dish, that's what we're about. I would too. I'd buy the Drama House merch. Same. And you know that I want to do that T-shirt with Viva la Diva from the Herbs, honey. We gotta do it. Okay, so leave a like on that stream. I see Karin is here. Buonasera. Yeah, me too. Like I'm already giving you this disclaimer before we go into the full show for today. I am not a Kardashian girly. if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I am a Real Housewife person. Always available to discuss selected franchises, but I really don't ever vibed with the whole Kardashians thing. So that is going to be my perspective. I hope you'll stay. Please don't go. I mean, we are here, and oh my god, OMG, VM. Oh my god. Thank you. Go buy some merch or maybe coffee. Or some. Oh, is that a cat emoji? Mario will make a comeback. He has to after this amazing donation. Thank you so much, VM. Guys, please let's make those hearts go crazy. Let's show some love. Thank you so much, VM. You're the best. And yeah, let's go buy some merch. But actually, yeah, food for Mario is absolutely better spent. I'll tell you that. But we'll get there. Now, thank you again, VM. I mean, I'm so thankful for the 10 euros here on YouTube. Thank you, King. Okay, so having said all of this, all of our Miss Agenda, I think that if you are all willing, it's time to poll, time to vote, and then we'll get to the headline of it all. Sims merch, yes. New Sims merch, yes. So let's go, baby. Hi, it's me, and I'm gonna post the poll right here in the chat. So the rule is that it's going to be up the entire stream, honey. So you don't have to tell us now if you don't know. You can tell us later, and we'll be checking it out when the stream is over. Have you ever bought Sims merch? So the options are yes, no, and the third one is I got it as a gift. That still counts. And again, I'm really interested because of today's title, to understand if maybe, you know, it's just me, but I remember, you know, there are times in your life that you are looking for Sims merch. So you can be honest in your poll. It's really out of curiosity. Let's start it now. And if you already know your answer, you can go for it. So yes, no, got it as a gift. Do we fudge with the Sims merch? And I'm talking, I mean, are we, if you want to be more specific, and then let us know in the live chat if, for example, you got it from the store, or I know that there are so many like creators on Etsy, and they do like Sims inspired merch, you know. So if you want to specify, we'll take any extra details, any extra tea. Does the Plumbob USB count that I got when I bought the Sims 3 base game? I love that. I mean, the Sims 3. But tell me more about this Plumbob USB. Tell us where it came from. I love it. We have extra love and support for people who have bought merch as long as they don't anymore. Yes. but we will be seeing what the deal is, and what in the items they've picked, because they've made an announcement. I think that they are already dropping it, or it's like a pre-order thing. But I saw some prices, honey. And of course, the argument always stays of you don't like it, don't buy it. Like we all know that that's the rule. And obviously I do think that if, for example, now I wanted to get, I don't know, a plump of something, since I will need a background, you guys. Um oh, oh, okay. Um maybe I would look, for example, again on Etsy or places like those and support independent creators. So keep voting. If you're joining now, honey, come to the live chat, say hi. We'll say hi back. It's fun. And whoop, and Marius just ran away and just moved my entire setup. So good stuff only is happening on Thursdays at the Drama House Live, baby. Yes. Hold on. The full it was in package, like a bundle with the CD. Oh, that's cool. Well, but if it was part of a bundle with the game, although it is merch, but I would say maybe like the singular purchases of the item. Okay. It was like 50 euros and it was the Sims 3 CD manual and the USB drive as a gift. I don't know, but that's cool. um that is like more of a special edition, maybe, because they don't do merch that cool anymore, unfortunately. um Hold on. Sorry, I was just doing some testing. Okay, are you guys voting? I see the NER moving up and down. So keep on voting, and let's talk about this freaking merch, honey. It's our headline for today. New merch is coming because that's what everybody has been asking for, right? Okay, are you ready? So we are gonna start with the announcement of this merch deal from Insta. So yes, we will be having a look at those comments, honey. Yes. And then we will actually be looking at the items. I also didn't know that their online store of merch had their own their own page on Instagram, but apparently they do. So let's get it started. Let me move you guys. Oh my God. Okay, you gotta see it too. I just got like overstimulated by this, only this, this Instagram post. Okay. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Why do you do this to me? Mm, okay, wait. Let me give you, let me give you some tunes. Okay, so We have it. We managed. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so this is what I was staring at while I was trying to have the browser come up. And enjoy, honey. Uh, mood and light and oh, hold on. Mood enlightened. So that's what they're saying. Upgrade your setup with the Plumbub LED neon lamps. It's like a tongue twister. Now available for pre-order. Shop The Sims. The Sims. So it's groundbreaking. It's absolutely groundbreaking, honey. Right? We've never seen this kind of this kind of thing ever. It's not like you can go and get some LED lights on on other places. But you know, let's not be shady immediately, okay? They just did this lamp, and if you're interested, it is available for pre-order, meaning they love to do this. They always love to do this, but it's also very common when merch drops in general. Like, it's not like they are inventing this, obviously. But let's not forget that pre-order also always means that you pay first and you have to wait until they have the availability in the stock to send it to you. So, you know, it's always a matter of a pay first type of deal, it seems, lately with The Sims. I don't know. Let me know. But the thing that is really rubbing people the wrong way, apart from the fact that, you know, girl, there's so much going on that it's true is that whenever they post, apart from like Facebook, I guess, but for example, even on Instagram, it's always tricky for them not to get people pissed. Apparently, if you go to their comment section, it's fun. We've been there sometimes. So people in the general, you know, everything that is happening with EA and The Sims, honey, people did not appreciate how this light is priced. This user is saying, now, when was it acceptable? Prepare, babe. But when was it acceptable to sell an LED light for $100? Like, what? What do you mean? We're gonna go to the page to the shop online. Don't worry, we'll check with our own eyes. Can get ones exactly like this for way cheaper. You really aren't fighting competition. Absolutely not. It was my first thought when I opened this, you know, like groundbreaking. LED lamps for gamers, groundbreaking. And before you come and tell me that it's like, well, but it's the Sims thing, and so you want to discriminate based on that as and mention, you know, imply that it's not about gaming. Stay here, honey. Don't go anywhere. Stay until we dish, because the definition of Sims players have been enhanced and amplified because Kyle Jenner spoke on it, honey. So wait, because we are getting we're getting the Kardashians involved in what it is to be a Sims player. So Mario came back just in time to read this comment. You ain't got better shit to announce? Question mark? Clearly not. This company is so greedy. What the duck? IKEA got their lights like this in the $15-30 range. Ain't y'all getting enough? Yeah, 100 doll hairs? Baby, have we been keeping up with gas prices? Hello? Hello?
Slay! Slay!
Correct. Why so expensive? People have these on Etsy for cheaper. The True Tea. True Tea. And then this person is asking, how is a small LED lamp more expensive than a limited vinyl? This is absolutely nuts. Hard pass, honey. I can't wait to get on that product page. And also, this edit that they did here, I mean, you know that I always have some thoughts about their little social media posts edits. That's true. Um, why is Instagram doing this? Why? Okay. Oh, okay. Like, girl, for 100 mullahs? No, actually, real money. I don't think you can buy these. I don't think maybe in the future, but not yet. And this is how we're gonna announce it. Apparently, excuse me, how much? Literally, Etsy, Amazon, or anywhere else could probably find better and for sure cheaper. $90, $100, please. I agree, honey. Plus 10 environment, minus 20 self-respect. Hmm. Yeah, I am seeing also a lot of people loving this for them, needing it for them. But also, the fuck is this? $100 is utterly ridiculous. I was so ready to put down like 30, but that was totally disappointed. I mean, no, no. Not in this house, but still, yeah, I am curious to look at this product page. Just doing anything, enough, man. Correct. They're just so random sometimes with their posts on social. Um, okay. But also $100 for something made for like 15. Ugly as hell too. um, this is kind of the best part of Sims announcements. It's just people being like, "Wow, seriously, seriously, you're doing this, Sims." Hmm. Does this have any music? Now I'm curious. Um, hold on. Do you have any music? No, no. What was I thinking? No, honey. Okay, so this was one, but then I also wanted just to see with you guys because they posted this in collaboration. I mean, they did like a post together with this page with Shop the Sims or The Sims Shop. We don't know yet, but it's semantics. And I never actually seen this page. And when I was preparing for today's live stream, I was like, okay, what's going on with this whole Insta page? And I thought we could definitely have a look. So we're gonna see this on the actual Shop Sims website, but I just wanted to bring your attention. Oh my god. Okay. you know, Mario is like Batman. He just passes by, but you might catch him. You might not catch him if you blink, honey. And he almost destroys everything in the process. So um, that's precious. So you guys, just let's just look at this item, okay, and make your own opinion about it. This tote bag, that's what it is. Just we're gonna come back. This is going to make sense in just a second, okay? Stay with me. Yes, Mario is like outraged by the merch. He's like, I'm out of here, honey. I'm not interested in buying anything from Shop The Sims shop. So just let's put a pin on this tote bag. Words I never thought I would pronounce in my life. Honey, let's put a pin on that tote bag. Because we're gonna come back to the tote. Just, she's right here. This is the post we've just seen. Right? Yes. Because they posted it together. So after they did that, geez Louise. Let's see what else they posted, because we're here. Essential mode activated. This is giving ChatGPT. I'm just saying, every time I'm like, I don't know, it's missing the part of like, this is not just the Sims merch. This is a new way of living or something like that. So the essentials mode, is LED plumb bob headband. Clearly. The zip hoodie, the t-shirt, the socks. But then what about the shorts and the sneakers? What about them, honey? That's not essential mode. I guess they're not available yet. I love that in Shop The Sims, everybody's like, slay. They see this post on their feed and they're like, need. Sorry, we have more on the tote. There she is again. 100% cotton canvas. Comfy and natural. Yes, there was the Sims merch. They did a thing with Primark. They did pajamas, I think, and I don't know if they've done more stuff, but they did do that. This merch we're looking at, and the things that come from this page are specific to things that you buy on their website. Obviously, in your poll, in your answer to the poll, we can be more. We can have a broader consideration for merch, even because honestly, when was the first post of this page? Like, I'm here because I'm smelling rebranding. That's why I'm here. Okay, 20 weeks ago. I remembered the pins. These are the headbands. For New Year's. Okay. May all your new aspirations be achieved. What is this, girl? Let your plumb bob pin be the tiny reminder that you're meant to shine. It's a pin. Okay. Look, now they don't need to get my advice on merch, but honestly, if you show me this picture, what I would like to see, if I were interested in, you know, if I had just hit my head and I was like, I need the Sims merch. If I saw this picture, I would definitely think that maybe, like, the part that would interest me the most, maybe it's the nail polish. but I don't want to give them ideas, so let's move on. I don't think they have that, and I don't think they would do that. Maybe they would do like a collab, but no, shipping nail polish is complicated. When it comes to choosing a comfy outfit, there are two favorites. Oh no, sorry, these are our two favorites. I was like, no, these are their favorites, honey. Palamba Palm beanie, t-shirt, and socks. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that the like this merch can tickle like the same part of the brain that is like, maybe if I get one more expansion pack for The Sims 4, she is going to feel like something. Maybe that's the same thought process behind this. Is she the toad again? No, sorry. Yeah, silly question. This is the Plump Up shoulder bag 2 weeks ago. Of course, for the summer. And also for the summer, the cap. They just really gave it their best with the illustrations. But sorry, the headbands. Oh. Ah. Right. They glow in the dark. If your plum bob lights up, you're doing something right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be flashing you guys with this poster. I thought it was just a picture. So 30 weeks ago, somebody was saying love it, but way too expensive. I hope we find them in the shop The Sims, but I mean this is from a while ago, so not sure about that. And this too. This is when it opened 16 weeks ago. 16 weeks ago they were like, The Sims shop is open. 16 weeks ago, okay. So right, so this was all a teaser. They were not out. They were not out and about yet when they posted this. Sorry, I'm trying to get familiar with the timeline. With the timeline of The Sims shop The Sims. Do you feel it in real life coming soon? This is like the embroidery of something. Okay, I hadn't even noticed that. I already want to see the products. Me too. I'm actually looking forward to going to this website. Let it shine. December 18th, The Sims shop returns. You see, like I wasn't even paying too much attention about this timeline, to be honest. But the thing is, yes, it was smelling like rebranding, honey, because she was in fact rebranded. They closed it. Sorry, I was trying to get Mario to get out of the behind the scenes, but no. Okay. This is a very homey episode of the show. No background, Mario's shenanigans. But I was saying that it does smell like a rebrand. And in fact, it was. It happened December 18th, 2025, right? Yes. They said it was returning, and this is what they're rebranding into. They are rebranding into corporate approved vibes. I see them trying to have a consistency in the brand. We're all together in this, right? Yes, yes, and thank you for being here all together in this ride. So this is kind of their new thing, and it's the new vibe for the merch. It's the new vibe for the merch. And what I mean with that is that I don't actually remember much of what it looked like before, but before it was more of like, I wouldn't say subtle thing, like understated. It's not like they weren't talking about whenever they had merch. But I think that having had a recent rebrand in December, do you remember what happened in September? So end of September / October. So I see everything in the same box. Pun intended with this picture. What is this? A plushie? POV, you just got your most recent order from Shop The Sims. And everything about this picture doesn't look real, honey, but great. So they pinned when they were opened. So they were open. We're talking about like recent history. Just months ago, they did this whole relaunching. Oh, AI art. The typos on the posters. Come on now. Ooh, we're on to something. We're on to something. Okay. Oh, not the Sims replying. Girl, we just came across this completely randomly. Okay, get your snacks, diva. Get that popcorn. So Shop The Sims replies, and they say, "Hi there. Thanks for flagging this." Okay, when these posters were created by a designer we work with, not AI, we're correcting the spelling errors and will ship updated versions to affected orders? Hold it. So we are talking about typos on the posters? Posters they were selling? I did not know about this. Okay, the person that replied, "I'm relieved, thank you." Somebody else said, "Isn't that just sim language though? What's misspelled?" Honey, me too. What's misspelled? And what do you mean they said, "We're correcting the spelling errors and will ship updated versions to affected orders"? Let me see if there's more about this. Okay, they said, okay, whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but what? What? Okay, this is this little thread. While we look further into this AI allegations, AI alligators, about Shop The Sims. This is the perfect time with this Sul and this answer. Oh my god, I liked it. No. I cannot believe it. Okay, I'm not moving my hands on the mouse anymore. I wanted to for you to hear my newest soundbite, and little did I know I created mayhem.
Slay!
But my original thought here was to have you listen to the newest soundbite that I've been loving. Enjoy it, honey.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Bombastic
side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Bombastic side eye, honey. In this economy, we are we are talking in a thread to the Sims, so that then my dumbass ends up in here liking the comment. Sulani poster is cute. Okay, so what's with the AI typos? Oh, I think I found my people. How can we squeeze more money out of our fan base? Yep. Did this person get a little bit of heat? Oh, yes. Do not open the game. Do not purchase packs. I love it. Yes. Happy to be in this comment section. Okay, then I'm liking this comment too. Look, since I'm here, since I'm here, making a mess. Wonder if this is AI or not. Yeah, we saw it before. It is AI. There's spelling errors in Sulani's, and the Hanford house has 3 doors. What? Oh my god! I hope that they have these posters not amended. But I didn't see the Hanford on Bagley one in here. Okay, I hope we find it. I hope we find it in the actual store. Okay. Your Plumbo pillow while supplies last. 3 weeks ago, it was back in stock. Okay, looks great. But some people are in fact saying, yes, I want it. When is it coming back? When is this coming back in stock? Cute. All right. So let's go, honey. Let's go, diva. And time to spot to see if we find out more on those AI allegations. Because I'm kind of shook, not about the comment itself, because it could have been just a genuine question about, you know, the social media post. But I'm kind of shook that the Sims replied there and they said that they were gonna change stuff. I decline everything. Illuminate your space, Sim style. Here she is, the new entry at Shop the Sims, but also the Sims shop. Okay, so here is, before we go to the lamp, I wanted you to remember when we talked about the tote bag and I was like, put a pin on it. Okay, we're removing that pin right now. And I wanted you to have a look at it and have some thoughts about this tote bag, because she costs $20. And she is not even I know she's available for this whole month until the end of this month. 20 euros. I am sorry. I am a tote bag person. I have plenty tote bags, and I love them because they're very resistant, and you know, you can carry from your personal things to your grocery shopping. That's true. But I've never paid 20 euros for, or I mean, or equivalent for one. But I believe that in euros it's 19.99. 19.99 for a tote bag. She is not even that big, I think. Let me see. Let us read more. Product available from March 27th to April 27th. Okay. Elevate your everyday carry with the Sims Spring Oh my God, I can't even finish this. It's taking my breath away. Elevate your everyday carry with the Sims Spring Tote Bag designed to blend functionality with the iconic charm of the Sims universe. Okay, this was not written by a person, in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't know. It's no. Crafted from durable 100% cotton canvas, it offers a clean, timeless look. No, no, another bombastic side eye is about to come here because what nobody in the right mind would call a tote bag timeless look. What is this description? No, with everyday versatility and space for all your essentials. Yeah, that's what people need from a tote bag. But I don't know. Am I crazy here? The tote bag, timeless look? No, honey. How is something clean, timeless, everyday versatility, essentials, whatever? This nobody is reading this anyways, just us, you guys. This limited edition piece. Oh, okay, madame. This is a limited edition piece. Are you kidding? You cannot miss it. She is in and out March 27th, April 27th. She's basically just covering every season and then she's like out of there. Limited edition. Don't they love it? Celebrates the arrival of spring. Make it a spring fresh addition to your routine. What? Okay, do you need... Babe, do you need a spring fresh addition to your routine? Get this while it's hot. Each bag is made to order, helping reduce environmental impact while delivering a product created just for you. Uh-huh. Where is the bag made? It's not in the technical specifications. No, in there we just have 100% cotton canvas. Is this the depth? I have no idea. I guess so. Sorry, I'm European. They have the dimensions in centimeters too. 36 per 31 per 10. Okay, so 10. I mean, she's a tote bag, honey. She's a tote bag. And to be honest, now I am, okay, understanding. Why can't I zoom in? Now I'm understanding the whole spring thing. Because I see flowers. Flowers for spring? I mean, groundbreaking, honey. Okay, and that's it. Or do we have a proper... okay, sorry, you guys. It's the same. No, never mind. We do have a product page, but it's the same thing. But maybe from here... Limited item? Why can't I click on anything? Limited item. Okay. Was this necessary? I ask, Your Honor. I have a question. Was this necessary? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, but if you are wondering, look, since we're here, we might as well browse. A girl loves to browse. If you are more of a shoulder bag type of person, not a tote bag type of person, you can spend $50 instead of the, because I mean, if a tote is 20, made from durable cotton canvas with the bright plumba pattern, this bag is roomy, practical, and full of Sims charm. Aw. Comes with a zipper pocket, sturdy strap, and 4 collectible charms for extra flair, baby, including a freezer bunny bottle opener. What? Again, tonight is the night of things I thought I would never say in my life, but here we go again. Freezer bunny bottle opener, honey. You didn't know you needed. Now you do, I guess. Look for your bag of charm inside each bag. They must be so big that people were not finding them. Okay, cotton. See. Okay. And she is not much. She's just a little smaller than the tote bag. Canvas strap and the charms on metal and PVC, of course. For $50, what are you expecting? These are the charms. Oh my God, guys, you're opening the bottle. I don't know if I can survive this episode. This is going to haunt me forever, you guys. You're not understanding. This, oh my God, I can't even zoom on the images. Okay, this image is gonna haunt me forever. And it's true. Where else would you put the bottle opener? But I was not expecting to see the freezer bunny in this condition. And then an even smaller cow plant, the plum bob, and this thing in Simlish. They even like do this. I guess, is it outside or on the inside? Oh, no, of course it's on the outside. Are you kidding me? Because if this was just on the inside, I would have been like, okay, it's cute because it's just the inside, you know, it's just you who paid and owns the bag that knows that you have this little like label with the Sims logo. Also, okay, I don't know, it looked weird to me for a second, the logo. Never mind. Oh, okay, we get to see her in action. How lovely. How wonderful for us. And when you're opening the bottle, which by the way, this looks like that like plastic material. How do I explain? But like, yeah, that like kind of soft plastic material that you get in keychains, just like this one in like keychain. Oh, sorry, I was like with my hands on top of the camera. That is like not, it's kind of malleable and soft. It's kind of giving me that vibe, you know, so it doesn't look super sturdy. What is sturdy according to them? Ah, the strap. Okay. The collectibles, they just add extra flair. Never mind. So as you open the bottle with the freezer bunny, you get to look, actually you get to have the freezer bunny staring deep into your eyes. Sorry, it just had to be done. Okay, so just staring into your soul, baby, upside down. How lovely. Just trying to see what the cap of the thing says. Something you, but I don't know what else it says. So who wouldn't love this? And you know, such a miss. Okay, because, oh, fine, in a bag with the keychain, maybe it's more useful to have the bottle opener. I don't know, I'm just against it. I was gonna say, since they wanted to go with the bunny, they could have gone with, you know, those things that you put, like, for example, you open a bottle of wine and then you don't finish it, but you can put the cap back on, and so they make these like silicone made type of things, and you just shove it in the neck of the bottle and it's like sealed and it's fine. And I did have one that was shaped like a rabbit, so the ears of the rabbit were like inside the neck of the bottle, and it's cute because you just see the paws on the outside. I don't know if I'm explaining this in a way that you guys are actually seeing what I mean, but I think it would have been cuter than having the freezer bunny with this blank stare, no mouth. And let's not, I mean, I hope, honey, I hope that the other side of this is the face, like that it's just a double face kind of thing, that the back of the bunny is not the back of the bunny. You know what I mean? I was not expecting to see this. I really was not. And then, of course, yes, once you get this $50, because the price might be lost, you know, in conversation, but I'm always eager to repeat it. You can always live your life with this Sims shoulder bag, which also in this picture with an actual person next to it kind of looks small. And then you will have the magical whimsy party time with the cow plant and with the freezer bunny. They will be happily following you around when you go for a coffee with your besties, and you show them and you show them that from your freaking bag what you have hanging is this. Oh my god. It's just, even from a distance, honey, she is afraid and scared. It's like, I don't know. They didn't think of this? From a distance, she keeps asking for help, hanging from this bag. Good luck to you, Freezer Bunny. And I know if you want to tell me, like, well, if your take is F the freezer bunny, we don't need to be politically correct when we make a bottle opener. I tell you that my defense of the freezer bunny is very genuine, and it comes from a place of love, because on the channel some time ago I did a whole deep dive on the history of the freezer bunny, which is really beautiful. So, you know, I don't like to see her like this. I don't like to witness this disrespect, honey. It's just free me. So forever alone bag. Yeah, I was not expecting, but it was nice. Let's see this pillow, which is in stock. Ah, this is what we couldn't see, what I couldn't see before in the little carousel of pictures that they had for the tote bag. It was that it said limited item, 17 days, 19 hours, and 43 minutes. Don't you dare miss the deadline. It's normal when it's limited or when it's pre-order. I'm not being shady, like, just because it's The Sims. I'm just saying that I would find it more, timeless and clean if in these boxes they just said, sure, limited item, I get it, with the yellow, so it's clear, you know, it's green or it's yellow, sure. But the countdown, I'm just like, wow. I would not have placed the countdown here. Place it on the items page, you know. The people who wanted it bought it. The other people will not. In my vision of future. So the Plumbo pillow, honey, is $40. Get your mulas out. Get your mulas out. And this Plumbo pillow is made from irresistibly soft fabric. You cannot resist. That's perfect for hugging. Lounging, or just showing off your love for The Sims. I can't. I wish I was making this up. I'm so thankful that we're looking at this live, so that we're discovering the things together. And it's not like I am, cherry picking on anything. It's really what they're writing. Summerco 87 in the house. Hello. How's it going? I hope you're good. Welcome to my house. To all of you joining later. Officially in my house. Sorry, I was saying that the that the soft fabric is perfect for hugging, lounging, or just showing off your love for The Sims. Bright and cozy, it's comfort with a pixel perfect twist. This is ChatGPT talking. Come on. You cannot tell me otherwise. Irresistibly soft fabric that's perfect for hugging, lounging, or just showing off your love for The Sims. Probably in here there was something else, some other bull crap that ChatGPT was hallucinating on. And then, bright and cozy, it's comfort with a pixel perfect twist. It just sounds like her. The material is certified super soft plush fabric. Girl, it's certified and it's also in stock, so get it while it's hot. Look. It's great for lounging. It's great for hugging. And showing off your love for Sims. You can put it here. You can put it here. Here. Yeah. And so in the price range, you have the tote bag for $99.99. This for $39.99. And then you have the how is it called? The other bag, the buckle head shoulder bag. Geez, yes, and that one is $50. How much for the beautiful? Okay, Diva. She is not a wallet, which is what I thought when I saw the mini image of it. It's a travel series notebook. I'm sorry, but we gotta side eye it again. It's just bombastic side eye for this too, honey.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Criminal.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Criminal offensive side eye, honey. Yes. This is what the Sims Travel Series notebook is getting from me today. Okay. So what are they saying? This stylish notebook is intended for our players who love to create and tell stories, as well as our builders and decorators. Yay! Yay! Where is... Absolutely. Right? I'm sorry, honey. I need to take a deep breath. Write wild new plot lines. Create a detailed system for your gameplay. Girl, stop. And design architectural masterpieces before creating them in game. Mark my words, because I'm having a vision of the future. So, when one day there's going to be a bunch of creators talking about how they cannot live without this specific accessory for their gaming time, and they're gonna be showing you how they are, like, you know, sketching out the family tree of their Sims or whatever they're doing. Just know that I am foreseeing that this is happening, and obviously it's going to be great for those creators and their communities to be pushed this kind of very useful stuff. Includes 80 blank pages to work with, a mini ruler to draw at scale. Honestly, my voice is just going away with this description. Whoever buys this shit needs to be rich enough to travel enough to need a journal for it. Yeah, true. With 80 blank pages to work with, a mini ruler to draw at scale, and cute travel postage stamp stickers. The thing is, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but because I was about to say, this sounds very like childish and something that, like, for a child or like preteen could be a fun, you know, gift if they are into Sims. But then I look at it and I think, no, this is probably for adults. Like, probably adults are into buying this. So material: cover, PU leather, debossed logo, notebook. Okay, what? I don't know what they're saying. 80 dotted sheets, 5x8 inches, metallic plumb bob charm. They just had those charms. Those charms must have been some like leftover merch from some like company event. C2S art paper ruler. Okay, let's see. So this is the ruler. Yeah, and it just has 8 centimeters, 3 inches. Because I guess the whole thing, it's not much bigger than that. It looks so sturdy, this ruler, to be honest with you. And these are the stamps that we don't even get to see actually printed out. Okay. Oh my goodness. So the inside of this, that's why they were talking about 2 different materials, because you have the brown leather cover and then you have this. Look how sturdy the ruler looks. It's just great. It's not gonna break. The ruler like looks just like some very cheap merch, again, to give during like some company event or something like that, you know. But hey, if you want it, you know, don't take it from me that I'm sitting here criticizing it, honey. If you want it, get it. It's just $40. I bet you will not mind spending it for this fabulous travel series notebook. Yeah. And this is the sweater that they had on Instagram that I was like, I didn't even see that background. To me, it looked like a towel. I'm sorry. Like on Insta. In here, I don't know, it was giving towel to me. But no, she is a sweater. And she's just $60. Crafted from soft, anti-peeling yarn. Yes, yeah, they all are, allegedly, on paper. This pullover keeps its fresh look wash after wash while wrapping you in comfort. The textured 3D plumb bob design adds a playful twist. generous fit. It's 50% acrylic, 30% polyester, of course, and 20% nylon. Yeah, for 60 euros, okay. Which is not an uncommon mix. I'm not making having reactions because this is like oh, what is this mix of materials? No, it's just, call me poor, but 60 euros for this is pretty cray cray. But let's go to the queen of our headline, honey, and thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it that we're doing this together. But also, excuse me, but can they decide what style we want to go? Like, do you want to go with the 3D, this cow plant, or do you want to go with this like kindergarten logos? Because we're doing everything, honey, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So if you want to illuminate your space, sim style, you have two options. Okay, things are getting interesting. So remember the comments, and people were complaining in there about this lamp pricing, because if you want the desk lamp, that's $90, and then if you want the wall lamp, which I am so looking forward to having a quick look at which and how many creators will get this for their background. I'll take 30,000 freaking times my window over having the LED neon wall lamp. But let's see the desk lamp for $90. Oh, but look, yeah, it's all worth it. Once you see this, you're like, slay the boots house down, mama. I need it. Pre-order it now. It's going to arrive on July or August, honey. Girl, could it be more evident that they need cash now? They needed cash. No, they need cash yesterday, okay? Ale, mula, that's what they want. Estimated arrival July, August 2026. Like, just for our understanding. Well, okay, it's true that we can pay with freaking free installments, but for a Sims lamp, are you gonna pay installments? I mean, Slay paying with the installments, but let's imagine that we want to pay the whole price right now so we don't think about it again. You're paying $90 today, April the 9th, for something that is going to arrive to you on July, August. It's like, what is this? Is this a pair of like super limited edition Jordans? Like, what? This kind of like huge waiting time. It's kind of crazy to me, because then you could have opened the pre-order, in May, end of May. Like, you're waiting May, June, and July, and then they say July, August. They're not saying July. July, August means end of July slash end of August. Who knows? They need their cash. They need their cash. They sure do. Bring the iconic energy of The Sims into your space with this Plumbob desk lamp, designed to add personality and ambient lighting to any setup. Featuring a sleek acrylic panel shaped like the classic Plumbob and a natural wooden base, it's the perfect blend of gaming nostalgia and modern decor. There she is again. ChatGPT, I know you're trying, you're doing your best, honey. And I see your efforts. Perfect blend of gaming nostalgia and modern decor. uh, perfect for desks if you didn't know where to put it once you got it. Well, you'll have a long time to think about it. Because she's only arriving to you in August. So whether you whether you want it on your desk, on your gaming setup, or even if you just want it as a statement piece, this is clearly a statement piece. For any The Sims fans. So 30 centimeters LED neon sign with natural wooden base. Show me this natural wooden base. Okay. Addressable RGB lighting, customizable colors and effects. And I know that they put all of these like swatches over here, so they make you feel like something is going on. But just one thing, like any lighting of this sort that you can buy today in so many places, possibly even existed shaped like a plumb bob before this, but I don't know. But like usually these lights, yeah, the thing is that you can change the colors. So there's no groundbreaking feature so far. 5V controller included, powered via 5V USB connection, remote control for easy lighting adjustment. Yes, just like anytime you buy an LED light. So you're literally just paying $90 for the branding, for the fact that it will arrive to you in a box with probably like the Sims duct tape or whatever, and that the product probably has the Sims branding somewhere. Kind of hated that they don't have just one picture. Like, okay, give me all the options, right? But give me also one picture that I can like zoom through and I can actually see it completely, because yeah, when it's moving like this, it doesn't get me super excited. But I know what you're thinking. Only 90 euros for a lamp, honey. That's not enough. So if you want to spend 100 today so that you can receive this beauty in July, August, level up your space with this vibrant wall lamp inspired by the iconic plumb bob from The Sims. No shit. Wait, is this linked? Where is it taking me? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Weird. Designed as a bold LED neon sign, it brings a playful glow and immersive aim. Okay, yeah, same thing as before. But this one, if the other one is ideal for desktops and for desks and gaming setups, this one is ideal for bedrooms or gaming spaces, or as a standout decorative piece that captures the spirit of the Sims diva. And okay, similar thing as before, because it's just the same shit. She's just, you can nail it to the wall. Ah, thank you. They do have a picture of the entire thing. So again, groundbreaking, not really. If you've ever purchased similar items to this, you know that you get a remote and like this is what you get. I don't see how. I don't see how this is happening. $100, and also like you will not forget about this purchase, or you will completely forget about this purchase, and then one day they will ring at your door and you will be like, I'm not waiting for anything, because it's months will have passed. And by the way, if you want to afford it, even in free installments, which is fine, but you have 4 free installments of 25 freaking dollars. Like, this is crazy. Ah, here are the cursed the cursed posters, but of course they probably changed it by now. They changed their AI mistakes. A quiet landscape with a lot to say. Places, old New Hampshire. And then this little logo that they have down here says The Sims Traveler Series. Okay, which is the same as that little notebook we just saw. Okay. Ah, it's different sizes. Okay, so the small one, it's 13. So this one. But let's imagine that I'm a rich bitch and I want the big one. Ah, okay. Only 18. It's cheaper. The cheapest thing we've seen so far. So big news, worthy of a whole thing, of a whole post. Is this freaking lamp? It's just, they're so random. I'm sorry, but even in their like Instagram, it's like their collab with Lo-Fi Girl, the merch, some random things they repost, and then of course they have the merch. This was also made in collab. Okay, I won the agenda, the notebook. Okay, there you go. It was just me that said, who would want this? Who would want this, honey? No. Okay, so considering that this is what you will find in the Sims shop, Shop the Sims, you can also get 10% by just adding your email for the newsletter. Join the Llama line. Be the first to spot new creations and score special rewards. No chaotic NPC spam, only curated goodies. I see you again, ChatGPT. Welcome back. Good job. It's just, it's so easy. I mean, and maybe it just sounds like that to me, but lately, every time I see like, it's just starting to look, once you train your eye, it just starts to look very obvious when it was AI. And to me, when they write shit like this, no chaotic NPC spam, only curated goodies. I'm sorry, but if I was the copywriter here, I would have never said no chaotic NPC spam. This is something that only ChatGPT would say to relate to the Sims community. What the fuck is an NPC spam in the context of Sims anyways? Asking for a friend. Okay, this is the apparel. The collectibles are... What? Excuse me, $15 for a pin? For a pin, because it does this? 15? A cheeky accessory? No, honey. A cheeky accessory for $15 that changes as you move, bringing this beloved Sims icon to life. Perfect for adding a playful twist to your jacket, bag, or pin collection. Yeah. Lenticular pin. 15 price tag, and the other ones that don't have that cool little effect are only 13. One pin. They're selling one pin for $13. Considering this, to be honest, considering the $14 pin, considering the tote bag for 20, which to me, I mean, No, the lamp is probably the most outrageous. At least the tote bag is available. If you buy it now, they should be able to ship it soon, I guess. But this is just insane. 100 euros. So yeah, you know, in this case, to be honest, I gotta say, this is a crazy purchase to make. Even if you do it because, for example, you know, creators reason, and you think that it's gonna be looking great in your background. Like, no, honey, get it on Etsy. Get it custom made by independent artists. Don't get this slop for $100. Why? We don't know, because it doesn't have anything specific or like anything different than any regular LED light you might get like in your life from Amazon, from whatever, like anywhere, and not pay this. If they did a collaboration with, if they did it again with Primark, for example, Primark sells this kind of shit for the house, you know, the standing one, for example. But even this, to be honest, do you think they would have priced it at 100 euros? Like, in what universe? You walk into a store and they're like, oh, we have the Sims lamps. And you're like, ah, that's cool. How much? 100. And this is just crazy. And I don't think that the fact that that they're doing these pre-order things, and the pre-order is only going to be fulfilled in the summer, having you pay already now for something that you're only getting in, like, you know, a few months. Like, there is some time still to be had between us from today and freaking July, August. I mean, you guys, it's just exhausting. The tone deaf sentiment of it all is clear. They do not give a crap. At the end of the day, if you have, for example, like 600, how much were they selling, like almost the full collection for The Sims 4 for? Like 600, 500, even $300 to buy that whole thing. Maybe you also have 100 for this, and you know, more power to you and your $100. But it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous to endorse this regardless. You know my opinion, baby. You know what's the vibe over here. So even if this was like a great piece of furniture, my take would always be, I bet there are independent creators that are doing stuff that looks so much better and will make you feel better, you know, buying it from them instead of buying it from these guys that, by the way, they can talk about producing, like manufacturing it on demand as much as they want. There are plenty of considered non-ethical e-commerce platforms that do that. When you place it, they have it fulfilled and sent it directly to you. So this is not, I don't even know if the lamp is custom made, by the way. I was talking about the tote, which is made to order. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's still a tote bag for 20, and you're not specifying much more apart from saying it's made to order. It's also available for 1 month only, honey. They're not saying this, the made to order part, about the lamp. So I don't see how this is a justifiable price. It's 40 centimeters. Like, and they also don't show it like in an actual fucking room. Even here, I think they're the same pictures. Like, instead of fucking putting the icons, like, also what the woohoo, like as if this is supposed to be a romantic mood. Like what? Enlightened, okay, whatever. But show me the actual, like this is small AF for $90. 30 centimeters, yeah. Like, I don't know why they tried using this illustration of Bonilda to like scale it, but like even in here, it looks, even in this Lizzie McGuire version of Bonilda, like the lamp looks small. $90 no, sorry, yeah, 90 for this one, 100 for the other one. It's like so out of touch. It's a major bombastic side eye, yes. And I'm just glad that when it comes to the lamp, at least, because everything else from Shop the Sims, we saw that that page is kind of like, oh, I want it all, that's great. But this one went a little bit more more viral, I guess, and so they got more comments. But people, I get why people are like outraged by this. It's crazy, and it's not even getting to you today, honey. So don't spend that money. Don't, baby. Nah. The verdict is yeah, the Out of Touch award is going once again to the Sims team, I would say. Yes. Yes, honey. Okay, so we need this palette cleanser, honey. We need, because I don't want to think much longer about this merch thing. But let me know what you think, what you thought of the merch. Is between $90 and $100 a reasonable price for those lamps that are getting to you in months from now? Let me know about that. Keep voting in that poll, and now you can unzip, you can unwind, you can relax, you can sit back, you can get your snacks, because it's time that we're dishing about the Kardashians. I'm so here for it, honey. Okay, how are you feeling? How's it going? Are you guys stunned by this latest on the merch? Please let me know. But now, like I said, we do need this palette cleanser badly. I do. So, wait, because I've suddenly lost the chat. What? Oh, please hold. Okay. Okay, you guys, oh my God. I was not seeing the, like my chat crashed and I wasn't seeing all of your messages. What? OMG. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, you know what's funny? That I was here thinking they're not saying anything, but no, I was not seeing. I'm seeing all the messages right now. I missed you. Thank God you're here. What? Oh my God, I didn't know this. Most of the popular simmers I know are Leos, so that it's true. The tote is coming. The lamps are coming in Leo season, honey. I didn't even think about it. Do you think that the Leo thing is because of God complexes from people born under the sign of Leo? just like me. But I've met some that do have that little god complex, honey. Cheap ass remote. VM, I completely missed that you were going to bed. So if you're still connected somehow to us, good night. And thank you so much again for the donation. I so appreciate it. Yeah. So glad to have you back, guys. Can you imagine having this as a business expense? Can you imagine having you ordered the lamp today, you're shopping like online, like in your office or whatever, and then it gets delivered and people and you have to justify to everybody that you ordered the Sims lamp. How about that? Okay, so now that I'm feeling better because I got you, babe, let's dish. Okay, so I think because I did watch some segments of this, the interview as probably already timestamped by the Sims community. So let's see if it works. Okay, but you probably saw this news. I'm using Sims community because I think that their videos are already their videos. The link to the video that they have in here, it's already timestamped. But you probably already saw that the big the big news, the big gloating of the moment in the traditional Sims community is the fact that Miss Kyle Jenner, she spoke about her lifelong association to The Sims, and every time, yeah, talks about her obsession with The Sims. Okay, you're gonna see, maybe you've seen some clips already. I don't know if you watched the whole thing of her statements, but basically she's in this podcast and she talks about her relationship with The Sims. And people were like, oh my god, I cannot believe it, and I bet that she watches that she plays with Wicked Whims or some other some other comment. She also mentions in this video, and again I'm gonna be playing it so we can watch it together, because why not, this is when we dish, and I love it. Okay, but I think that she mentions how she's a fan of the game, and she also, I think this went even bigger because she mentioned this, I guess, creator and voice actor. Where is she? Kritzer, who apparently did the Sims voiceover, and I think that Kylie Jenner talks about it in this interview, and so this creator then reacted to it, and she was like, hey, it's me, thank you so much for the shout out. Yeah, she says, I'm the woman Kylie is talking about in the video. I went crazy over the pandemic and taught everyone how to speak Simlish. I've been voicing The Sims for over a decade. Vadish for the love. So then the connection to her mentioning this creator also, I think, boomed this part of the interview, because the podcast is pretty long. Okay, let me
What's
see.
one thing you nerd?
Okay. I told you, they have the timestamps. It's great because this freaking interview is 1 hour long, honey. So just do this, and let me just do this. Okay. It's a one-woman show, honey. It's a one-woman show, of course, with the beautiful support of all of you and the love that I will never stop being thankful for of our wonderful, amazing mod. She's still here with us in the chat, Miss Veronica, the star, the queen, the moment, the everything. You always deserve a shout out. Also because we're about to watch this whole conversation with Kylie Jenner, so I need us to get positivity, and when I need positivity, I think about you, baby. So, she's at on the podcast Big Bro with Kid Cudi, and we talk about Sims. So let's go, guys. Let me see if I can make it. I mean, it's kind of okay. Yes, let's go.
Out on that people might be surprised about.
Maybe like playing Sims or something.
Okay. The question was what is some obsession that you have and people don't know about? And it's like so crazy. Maybe The Sims, like it's just so quirky and alternative of me. It's not like so many fucking people know this game and have played it, but moving on.
Okay. Okay.
You know, like I can't really
Sims
think
is
of
fun
anything.
though, man. When you fall on that rabbit hole, it's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know?
My Ken
I don't know what this means. I'm sorry, honey. But what? Once you go down that rabbit hole is a whole fucking thing. All right. Okay, I'm putting subs. I don't know if they're going to be good. No promises here. You know, we are always under delivering. Lou7113, hello. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining just in time for some good old dishing. I hope you're good.
Kendall and I have been playing Sims since we were little, and we're still playing it to this day. And we'll just
It's shocking. Kylie and Kendall have been playing Sims since they were little, which makes them like so unique, but also like so relatable. And they're still playing it to this day, honey.
just like play for like 6 hours.
Holy shit.
And even now we'll FaceTime each other and we like don't even really talk, but we're just there. And we're like we play and we like, you know, make our families, and then we just thought of a new idea.
Okay. Baby, be prepared, because especially if you play Sims, the new idea that they thought about it's like so crazy and like so groundbreaking. Also, I get the FaceTiming and show each other the progress on your Sims games. That's fun. But I would have never positioned it as, you know, when I call my sister, we don't say anything. Like, we don't really have anything to say. But we play Sims.
Now we make people that like we know. So
Hilarious.
so like we'll make our friends and stuff, and then all live in a house together, and it's just it's fun, and there's like so many worlds now. And
Oh man, that's so
Have you ever thought about doing this? Because, okay, hold on. Let me just rewind just a second. Because she says that this is a new thing they're doing.
like you're posting your location and you're all going to a theater. Like I'm scared.
well no, it's me, this is something I do. It's a crazy thing, but like
No, it's cool,
when I
obviously.
invite my fans, they always on their best behavior. Nobody's creepy. Everybody's fucking chill. They're just happy that they got a free ticket to the movies, free popcorn, and they get a chance to be in a room with us and watch a movie.
I love that.
You know what I mean? They're super respectful.
That's
you know what
special.
I mean? What's one thing you
That's special.
nerd out on that people might be surprised about?
Maybe like playing Sims or something.
Okay.
Yeah, this cracked them up, baby. They were like, "Oh, what? No, you're so crazy, Kylie girl. You're so crazy." Playing Sims, like, what?
Okay.
You know, like I can't really
Sims
think
is
of
fun
anything.
though, man. When you fall on that rabbit hole, it's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I still don't understand this comment. I'm sorry, but what a rabbit hole do you go down when it comes to Sims, and it's a whole fucking thing. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, in all in the minds of all of these like wealthy and so influential people, it's like so crazy. And once you go down the Sims rabbit hole, it's like it's a whole thing.
My Kendall and I have been playing Sims since we were little, and we're still playing it to this day. And we'll just like play for like 6 hours.
Holy shit.
And even now we'll FaceTime each other and we like don't even really talk, but we're just there. And we're like, we play and we like, you know, make our families, and then we just thought of a new idea.
Okay, this is where I'm sorry I rewinded this a little bit. Like I rewinded it to a part where they weren't talking about Sims, but hey, you know, it's all fun and games, and I love that we're chilling here together. Not as much as these two are chilling, I gotta tell you, but we're also having our little dish moment. I wanted to rewind because she does say that they would do their families and their thing, great, but then they thought of a new idea.
Now we make people that like we know. So
Hilarious.
so like we'll make our friends and stuff, and then all live in a house together, and it's just it's fun, and there's like so many worlds now. And
Oh man, that's so crazy.
No, that guy is like, I don't know. I mean, apart from the fact that these fucking people and their friends are probably already in the gallery, if The Sims 4 is what they're playing, which I think that they are, because she's saying there are so many worlds nowadays. So I think she means The Sims 4. There are so many worlds, yet so small, honey. All of them so small. But yeah, this concept of making people you know and your friends and have people all live in the same house, like they just thought about it. They're going to trademark it. Listen, you heard it first here. Here we spoke these words. They're gonna be like, this gameplay style is going to be a trademark of King Kylie and what's the name of the tequila of her sister? She has like a tequila brand or something. It's going to be all under their brand's umbrella, honey.
I haven't played The Sims in a minute. I
Yeah.
just remember they had that funny ass way of talking.
yeah,
Like,
they have their own language. Wait, but did you see? I saw on TikTok or something. There's a woman's like she's a real person, and she does the voiceovers for Sims, and she knows.
Excuse me. What do you mean? She's like, there's a woman, a real woman, not like an AI. I kind of like that when he was talking about Simlish, his reference sounded to me a lot like Sims 1 Simlish. And now she's like, can you believe that the voices of Sims are made by an actual woman?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking for some reason.
Is it like a proper language that's...
There's a proper language.
No way.
Yes, and she like knows. You have to watch this video. I'll send this to you also after. But her like she starts talking, and me and Kendall, obviously. I think, you know what? Kendall sent me this video. Kendall sent me this, be like, oh my God, fangirling out on this. Like, this is the sound,
This is
the voice. Because it's such an iconic voice.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. I gotta see this. Send that to me.
I will.
Yeah. Your sister Chloe launched a podcast. Have you thought about starting your...
I was so curious because I did see clips of this part in like Sims spaces, you know, and I was so curious to know how the fuck they moved like from whatever, because the podcast doesn't end here and they just moved this way. It's like there's a real woman on TikTok, and Kendall sent it to me, and real fun girly, and I have to send it to you. And the guy's like, cool, yeah, okay. By the way, your sister did a podcast. Okay, hold it. I want to just see again the whole there's a real woman. There's a woman, a real woman, and also his impression of Sims 1, Simlish, which is the only thing this man knows about in the context of this thing that she's bringing up. He clearly, like, everybody's laughing because they're like, what the fuck?
When you fall on that rabbit hole, it's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
My
Kendall and I have been playing Sims since we were little, and we're still playing it to this day. And we'll just like play for like 6 hours.
Holy shit.
And even now we'll FaceTime each other and we like don't even really talk, but we're just there. And we're like, we play and we like, make our families. And then we just thought of a new idea. Now we make people that like we know. So like we'll make our friends and stuff, and then all live in a house together, and it's just it's fun, and there's like so many worlds now. And
oh man, that's so crazy.
I can't. I can't with his faces. I'm like, yeah, this is fabulous, fantastic. So many worlds now. Yeah. I also wonder how these like fucking people, rich people, how, if this is any realistic at all in this story that she's saying, what's your Sims experience, honey? Like, do you aim to become as poor as you can so that you can establish that empathy with us normies? Like, do you go like, oh, look, my Sim, she's a doctor now, and it's just so grounding for me. Like, how? Because we are all over here thinking, well, if my Sims family can make some money, then, or we're just mother load the heck out of it, obviously. But like, I would really like to know. I mean, from what she's saying, they just make, Hailey Bieber, Timothée Chalamet, Tim, probably their mom. Yeah, and then they just have a big mansion and have a good time in the VIP. Yeah, exactly. Cherry Bomban is saying, if regular people try to become successful in The Sims, the fuck do they do? Riches to rags? They probably do riches to rags, honey. Or maybe they just do their like revenge fantasies, They just do a whole thing with some girlies that they don't like, and they just slap her. Plus, again, if they're playing Sims 4, these things usually happen organically with no reason behind it. Sims are just like slapping each other and then flirting. Maybe that kind of world resonates with the uber rich.
I haven't played The Sims in a minute. I
Yeah.
just
I
remember
know.
they had that funny ass way of talking.
yeah,
Like,
they have their own language. Wait, but did you?
That is absolutely Sims 1 core. Like the voice going kind of like nasal and sounding like a duck, or almost like, that's very Sims 1. So we see you. We see you, Kid Cudi, for this impression of Sims 1 Sims. So unfortunately, that's probably the extent of his knowledge on the matter, so we will not know more. But okay.
See, I saw on TikTok or something, there's a woman's, like, she's a real person and she does.
You guys, I can't. I don't I don't engage with podcast content with the, for example, Kardashian group or stuff like that, because I'm always like, it just enrages me how little substance there is, even in the hands of the, super wealthy. And it's not a matter of jealousy. I'll take my substance and ethics over whatever is going on with them anytime. Clearly. But it's like, the reason why I don't usually consume this is because then they say shit like this. There's a woman in TikTok, a real woman.
She does the voiceovers for Sims, and she knows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking for some reason.
Is it like a proper language that's...
There's a proper language.
No way.
Yes, and she like knows. You have to watch this video. I'll send this to you also after.
Send
but
this
her.
to me.
Don't you ever show Kylie Jenner, don't you ever show to her footage of people switching from one language to another? Because that, like, and real languages, not even Simlish, the real languages, because that could blow her mind.
But, like, she starts talking, and me and Kendall, obviously. I think, you know what? Kendall sent me this video. Kendall sent me this video, like, oh my God, fangirling out on this, like, this is the sound,
This is
the voice. Because it's such an iconic voice.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. I gotta see this. Send that to me.
I will.
Yeah. Your sister Chloe launched a podcast. Have you thought about starting your own podcast? I think it would be a smash. Like, you should really think about that.
Yeah, she's
haven't.
really good.
Really?
No.
Well, you got a million
But
things
if
going
you
on.
want me to, like, come and co-host again, like,
Oh.
maybe I'll, like, co-host
Oh,
someone else.
nice.
You know?
Cuddy and Kylie.
Big
That's
bro
that-
and big sis.
That would be fire. We
Yeah.
might have to do a special episode. Like, every
Yeah.
once in a while, we do a special episode.
I would love that.
And it's me and you and then another guest, and we interview someone.
Yeah,
That would be fire.
that would be fire. We should
love
get
that.
Kendall on here or something.
Yes, let's do that. That was my next question. I was going to ask you, who else do you think we should have on the show?
I think we need Kendall on here.
Okay.
We need one more chair in
get
between
one more,
us.
We'll get one more chair.
And all
and-
the questions are about Sims.
All about Sims. All about Sims. I'm down. I'm down.
Kendall, we're inviting you on the podcast. Big bro and big sis.
Now, like I said, I know
Painful.
you have
Painful.
fucked with my music for a long time. So
Yes.
like, I just need to know, like, what is your favorite? If it's not your favorite, just what's the first song that comes to mind when you think of my music? Like, which song is your shit?
How many brain cells have we lost, you guys, in this interview? By the way, I know that you fuck with my music, so like, which one of my songs is your favorite? Yes, he did say my music. We're gonna finish this video just because it's the vibe right now. Because I don't often watch this. I hope you'll stay here with me now. I'm curious. But if there's one thing that maybe you didn't know about Miss Kendall Jenner, is that she is the Kardashian clan's point of contact when it comes to Sims. So her sis is like, she is the one that gave me the knowledge of this woman, a real woman. Like, what? Insane. There's a real woman on TikTok saying that she is the voice, the sound of The Sims, and it's like crazy. So hopefully we'll get, hopefully not, we'll get to hear Kendall's 5 cents on her Sims experience for sure. This might go into like a part 2 where Kendall is like telling about her riches to rag challenge.
Higher.
Oh, deep cut. Nice, nice. Okay.
That's like, I grew up on that song.
Yeah.
I've smoked a lot of weed to that song.
You know what? that gives me something that you can't explain. Like I can't explain it. Like that makes me feel so good in my soul.
It honestly makes me want to cry now.
Oh my God. But no, it's really refreshing that you said that.
Yeah, it
It's so
left an
dope.
imprint on me for sure.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
So dope.
I also love Man on the Moon 3. Man on the Moon 3.
Man on the Moon 3 is the
Yeah.
shit. Oh, thank you so much.
That was like 2020, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, this whole conversation where she's like, I love this song and this other song is like, he had to ask her. He was like, so how about my music? Do you love it? Am I, do you know my songs?
At 2020.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that
I
was
like got in shape to that album. That was like my workout
I
album.
think during
was
that time I saw you post a story
Yeah.
with one of the songs.
That's like all I listened to.
And I remember
at the time.
somebody sent it to me and they said, yo, Kylie posted your shit. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, that's cap. It was like, no, nigga.
That is going to be the Sims team reaction to this clip. Somebody's gonna text them and be like, yo, Kyle posted your shit. And they're gonna be like, no way. No way she's talking about us. King, Kylie, The Sims collab coming soon. Pre-order available in July 2028. Are you sealing? Are you sealing it? Are you seeing it and feeling it? Are you stealing it? Let them cook. Let them cook, honey.
She posted, she's driving her car right now. She just posted on the stories. I'm like, man, let me see what I went to your page, saw the story, and I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, no way.
Lots of workout videos, lots of like, that was like my 2020.
Ah, that's dope. That's dope. Man, that album for me, that was a scary one, man. To be able to
okay.
to dip back into the Man on the Moon shit after 10 years since the last one and be able to come up with something for that time that felt new, that didn't feel like I was trying to be like anything.
Okay, yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yes, his energy is definitely shifting, and now he's going on a whole like tangent about his music and inspiration. So maybe I am misunderstanding. Like, so the title of this is the Kyle Jenner Rare Interview: Hollywood Ambitions. Okay.
Of that time, and introduce people to some new vibes. Like it either could have been, it either could have gone extremely well, or it could have been a disaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like my career was on the line with that album just because of what I built with the first two Man on the Moons. Like people,
It's a lot
were
of
just-
pressure.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
Like, it
pressure.
was like, you know, but I went into it very confident because in my head, I knew the style of record, like what I wanted to make. You know what I mean? And I felt like, you know, I was coming off of
Wow.
Kids See Ghost, and people were really excited about that. That kind of brought me back, and people were checking for me again. And I was like, man, well, I have people's attention. People have been asking me about a Man on the Moon 3 for years.
He's really making her pay for going on that Sims little tangent. So now we have to. So this thing is done in 6 minutes. Are they going to be 6 minutes of Kid Cudi talking about
Years.
his music?
Let me just go ahead and just deliver, but make it something that I want to make. Like make something that I think is cool. You know what
I
mean?
loved it.
Yeah, thank
September
you so much.
16
Yeah.
is like one I have on my little playlist right now.
Oh shit.
So I'm like listening to that again.
Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was me being sensitive, you know.
Yeah, I love that.
And what's the biggest moonshot? What's the goal? What is an ambition or something that you haven't done that you think seems impossible that people wouldn't expect you to do?
All right.
You know?
What?
I'm gonna like double down on like an album or a movie or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it feels like so big right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Well, we should definitely talk about the album. I would really love to help you out with that.
I would love that.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Wait, what is Kylie Jenner saying that in her future she sees a movie or an album, like album where she's like, cantando, like singing, like what? We're just catching some extra tea, honey, and this is the Drama House experience. Also, you guys, this is kind of giving me a little, just a little want, like a little bit of a craving, to just have live streams where we meet as girlies and we just watch like cringe interviews with celebrities. Let me know if that's an idea that you would be into. Why is she speaking almost normal now, unlike the beginning? I think that her real voice came out after the 2 minutes tangent about kids' music.
Just vibe out, and I think one thing that could be cool with your project is exploring just different realms sonically. You know what I mean?
I want to play for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you ready? Are you ready, babes? How did he say it? To explore cosmically? What did he say?
I think one thing that could be cool with your project is exploring just different realms sonically.
I can't wait for Kyle Jenner to explore different realms sonically. Are you sonically ready?
You know what I mean?
I want to play for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I want to take like a few months to just like kind of see what
Yeah, just mess around.
can happen.
Yeah. Well, that's important, man. I think that's how you end up finding the good shit. Is if you put in the time and you just explore.
Yeah.
You never know what you'll find.
I know. I'm excited.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having
this was
me.
great.
This was perfect.
Hey,
Okay, this was not perfect. This was not perfect, but okay, but the thing is, this went on viral in Sims Spaces because of her mentioning Sims. And look, wait, let me just see if this article is from Jovan. No, it's by Sophie. New friend of the channel, Sophie. Okay. So the article from Sims Community ends by saying celebrity collaborations with The Sims have been a large part of the franchise since the beginning. So it's only natural to wonder if this could be the start of a Kyle for The Sims collaboration. Maybe we could look forward to a Kylie lip kit being added to the game sometime soon. Yeah, it's definitely something that I would define as looking forward to. But for sure, if The Sims, and The Sims is aware because I think they liked like some post with clips of this. So if they can get their hands there, they will. But I don't think that they have the budget to do anything with Kylie Jenner. All tea, no shade, honey. I agree, Lou. Their podcasts were like by last two brain cells trying to do and finish an essay last minute. Yes, they were just so... it was a lot, this little interview. And imagine that we only watched like what, 8 minutes 8 minutes of it. Exactly. We went from Paris Hilton in The Sims 1 red carpet to this, so we have so fallen from grace. Yeah, even the times of Katy Perry's Sweet Treats, one of the most controversial The Sims 3 DLCs to this day, and I kind of love the whole thing about Katy Perry's Sweet Treats, honey. Low-key love it. But I mean, we didn't know that ultimately it wasn't this bad. this is the post from the lady, but it's just from Kritzer, from the real woman, the real woman on TikTok. Okay, let me see what the Sims community is saying, because you know that we love the Sims community comments. Please, if you are a regular watcher and a silent one, so we don't know that you're here, but you're here in spirit, and we appreciate you. And you also sometimes read stuff from the Sims community, honey. Please come here and comment with a funny nickname, because we might find you eventually. Like No Name, No Name that commented that like girl like really like does like use like like a lot like of like likes like No Name, absolute legend, honey. Thank you, it's true. This I am in agreement 100%, 300, 200, 300%, 500%. Sponsored by EA Vibes. I did have the sponsored by EA Vibes. Like this, imagine, based on this little story that she told, they're gonna get her and her sister to do this little like nude back, no, what am I saying? Nude background, Sims green background interview, where they like talk about like all the like crazy things and like all the ideas that they've recently had for like all of their Sims. Because I did say before that probably The Sims doesn't have the budget for them, and I kind of stand by it. But at the same time, I do see how probably in their minds, in the Jenner's minds, this could be a very good opportunity to sound relatable, which is such a hard task for them. It's just so hard to relate to the poor. It's like so it would make them relatable, and honestly, I think it would be good PR for them, because they could tell like a cute story of when they were young. I wonder if Kylie's older sisters now know that she's playing The Sims. Okay. Must be a slow news day. This is true tea. When I saw on Instagram that, I don't think it was the Sims community, I think it was like a random page. You know, sometimes like those publications, like BuzzFeed style, but they're no longer BuzzFeed, but like some other pages on Instagram or whatever. They posted a clip or just the quote, and that's what I thought. I was like, slow news? Can she buy Maxis from EA then? Girl, put that money to good use. Hey, let's not give her ideas. And then this person just said, I love Kylie Jenner. Yeah, I stand with someone and with no name. That is true that they managed to get dough out of nowhere to splurge on celebrities. That is true. That is absolutely true. LED sponsored, Kyle Sims sponsor. And I mean, them creating their Sims version, you know, and or maybe showing, I don't know. I'm not a watcher of their show, so I have no idea if they can like show us how they play, if they can prove. But honestly, like, okay, I'm also like, who cares, in the sense that this does not make these people more relatable to me. And can I be messy? Will you, Supreme Court of the Drama House, allow me to be a bit messy? Now that we're reaching the end of the live stream, I sure hope so. I sure hope that that's deserved, honey. But there's always a part of me that cannot believe I cannot drink it. I cannot believe that. Like, okay, probably people, you know, they use their brains in different ways and they think about things in different ways. That's true and it's beautiful, in my opinion. But you go on a public platform, whatever, when you already have like such a huge public platform on your own, and you decide, yeah, this was a cute anecdote, you know. She just said that she used to play with her sister, although the question that prompted this answer was, do you have any obsession that people wouldn't know about you? And the best thing that she could come up with was Sims. It's true that not everybody that engages with the community and the content is supposed to know about everything else that is happening. But if somebody came to me and told me, you know, 100% honesty, these people like Kylie over here, they don't know, they don't read about news and things, and they don't care, and they're in their bubble. So to them, just like to many other, you know, regular people, everything that is going on with EA and The Sims, it's not, you know, it doesn't matter. They don't even engage with that type of news with so they don't know. And so it's really lighthearted. It's really just, I'm sitting in this podcast with this guy, obsession. I first think of Sims and I tell this story about how me and my famous top model sister like it so much, and maybe not even hoping, you know, consciously that will make me more likable, more relatable, or whatever. But there's always a part of me that thinks both options fucking suck, because the option where you know that there's shit going on and a bigger conversation, and still you decide to ignore it and just like whatever. What I'm trying to say is, you have a platform like the Jenner Kardashians. It just really bothers me to the core that nobody ever uses it for like cool stuff. Like, it's cool that you play The Sims. Wouldn't it have been so badass if after she said all of these things about The Sims and the nice referring to this lady, I love that this creator is getting whatever hype out of this interview. Like, I think that was nice that she mentioned. But at the same time, wouldn't it have been so badass that even us here from the drama house would have looked at this interview and be like, oh, okay. If she had said even something like a little bit shady, but informed, a little bit like you can catch it, but I mean, Kid Cudi would not have caught the irony of it, you know? But if she had said it, I know, I'm a dreamer. What can I tell you? I'm a dreamer. These things would never happen, of course. These people don't speak up about shit. Imagine if they go and speak up about the unknown and barely mainstream world of fucking video game corporations merging with Saudi Arabian capital. Like, of course, they would never. But going back to what I was saying before, of both the options are kind of shit. Like, if you know and you don't talk about it, blech. But also, if you are on this planet as a former, allegedly billionaire under 30 Forbes magazine front cover and whatever, to me, you just cannot be uninformed. Like, not more uninformed than regular Joes like me, who I'm not even from the US, yet if they ask me what's my secret obsession, if I was a wannabe singer, album maker / movie like Kylie said she is in this interview, so be prepared for her new album, honey. I don't know. And somebody asked me about that, and The Sims came up. I would have thrown a little shade. I would have made my comment a little spicy, just to wink at the part of the community that is like, what the fuck is going on? We're against it. But no, I mean, in Italian we have a phrase, a saying that says, "Who lives?" How can I translate it? Those who live hoping will die shitting. So that's me, probably. Do you think she's a completionist? Probably. I mean, of course, these girls have the full library, honey. Because to them, it's like, maybe they played once in 2021, they played Sims 4, and they were like, there are so many worlds, and we can also, like, make our faces, like, perfectly. So maybe they went, they were like, okay, fabulous, we'll just play for 6 hours straight, never play this again. But in that one sitting, these are the kind of people that can really just go buy everything and don't even think about how much money they spent. I'm sorry, Kylie, you are very unrelatable to the people. Own it or go make your music album, dear. We'll be waiting for some good tracks, for some good shit, some good vibes. I just wanted to see these comments that they posted. What is this? She's a Wicked Whims user 100%. Okay. The only relatable thing she's ever said. Okay, this one was good. Although non-relatable even there, honey, because who in this day and time, who would sit there and say, oh, my sister and I came up with this new thing, with this new idea of just making our friends in The Sims. Like, shocker. I think she uses the heavy alpha custom content for sure. Yes. It would have been nice to hear, yes, more about the custom content. I also understand that Kid Cudi was not, vibing with that topic at all. So you gotta drop it eventually. That's true. She's definitely not a vanilla player, so she was sweating with us this past month. Oh, girl. Yeah, see, this is where you guys lose me. I would have stayed for the she is not a vanilla player. I would have stayed for that. True. But no, she ain't sweating shit, guys. She probably played 3 times and got obsessed with it once with her sister, and that's it. I don't think she's there sweating over The Sims breaking the game. Like, when famous people are real gamers, you will hear it from them, I think. You will understand it. Yeah, this is Kritzer. Okay, so did Kylie just call my voice iconic? Thanks for shouting out my TikTok. Girl, okay. We're reaching the end, so I'll say it. Although I love it for you, Kritzer, like, go and be fabulous and slay queen. She she did do a little bit of a shout out, but she's like, there's a woman, a real woman on TikTok. And just to gloat on the fact that Kendall sent her your videos, honey. But yeah, I mean, we'll take the W. And I guess this is her recording for Sims, and people losing their shit over the fact that that Kylie spoke about it, apparently. So what do you think of Kylie's love for The Sims? Let us know below. Genuinely, my take is that I hope we don't hear more about Kylie and The Sims or Kendall and The Sims, because I fear that that would be the case in which, they do some sort of like working together. And look, if I were in the shoes of the Sims team, I would be like, that could be a good idea. And also, if I were in probably in their shoes, the Jenners also think the same. But from our perspective, which is the only one I care about at the end of the day, ours as a fan base, players, tired community, pissed off consumers. From that perspective, I'm like, please, you guys, this is already a freaking dumpster fire over here. And we've been going on with this for months now. Some of us will tell you years. So glad that it's working out for you, Kylie, that you get to have your special moment with your sister Kendall, and that you also came up with the groundbreaking idea of making yourself and your friends in the game. But please, honey, stay in your lane. Please stay in your lane, because this brand doesn't need, I think, more of that support from celebrities. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. That's my hot take here today. OMG. Okay, Kylie. Have fun with your Sims, honey. What can we tell you? What can we tell you? More power to you, baby. Okay, so I am ready to wrap up the episode, you guys, with the final results of our poll. So last seconds to cast your vote, babe. Do it now, because we're about to close, and I'm curious to see. Although I see a very big majority, honey, of going in the north. Okay, ending the poll. Did I end it? I did not see the results, honey. What? Let me see. I think I saw like okay, now I see the results. I don't know what's happening with my chat. Am I getting the curse of the Kendall's Kardashians already? So, have you ever bought Sims merch, honey? 94% of you voted no. 6% yes, and none of you got it as a gift. So we might as well manifest that you got some gifts that were way better, honey. I really hope it for you. But yeah, so merch in The Sims, not a big success here at the Drama House. And low-key, I'm glad. Now, when it comes to Kylie Jenner and her legacy and her ways of loving The Sims, if she's more interested, you know, she can always go on Shop The Sims shop, and get herself a $100 lamp. Maybe we should start wondering from now on if those people are the actual target audience and not us. We kind of had a clue already that we were not the target audience, honey. But maybe now we're finally finding out who are these rich bitches that get to pay the 100, which I would never pay even if I had like a free card that said you can spend any money on this website. I would never buy merch from The Sims. I'm not buying anything from The Sims. I am not trusting EA, honey, ever again, never again. And as I leave you, and as I thank you for making it to the end, you absolute legends. I gotta give it up for you, babe. Legend. I'm so happy we get to meet you guys. Really happy that we have this moment to chat. Things wouldn't be the same without you. So on that note, I am working on a video related to updates on the EA buyout, which is something that we've been talking about since the beginning, honey. You can find videos explaining it back from October 2025 here at the Drama House. So I'm just saying, as a last piece of shade from me, that I've been seeing lately a lot of comments from people saying that, now there's a little bit more of a chatter about the whole buyout from bigger creators, which is great. All creators that are big and not, but everybody should be speaking up, I think, if they have a platform. So that's great. But I've been reading a lot of, oh my God, finally somebody's doing something about this. And you guys know it. We've been trying to do something about it, at least talking about it for a while. And I have some new hot tea for you. Video is recorded. Be ready because the makeup will be tea. And there will be actual tea on the buyout coming. So hopefully tomorrow you'll have the new video. If not, this weekend. But I hope you'll stay tuned because we need to stick together. We need to stick together, babe. And you are home here at the Drama House. You're home with me, literally. Literally. Also, join us on Discord because I want to know if we should just always keep my nude background or if you want the Starry Night come back. Let me know there or just comment here in the chat or in the comments to this live stream. I want to know. I absolutely want to know. So thank you guys. We survived yet another Drama House talks. So let's freaking go. Let's celebrate. Thank you guys. I will see you on Monday with the herbs. If not, I will see you in the comment sections, whether they're mine or somebody else's. This was the Drama House Live. Lady Drama, thank you again for stopping by. And I hope I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.